We are back again with the Gunpla. Welcome, my probably zero people. Here's what we did last time. We are building, should probably flip that. The MS-05L Zaku 1 Sniper Type Yonam Kirk's Principality of Xeon mass-produced mobile suit sniper use mobile suit. That is what we are building, and it has this awesome sniper rifle, as you can see here. Eventually it will focus. There it is. Okay, focus again, please. Maybe if I do this, it will focus. Yeah, look at that sniper rifle. It is awesome. My favorite sniper rifle. And we built the head and the chest. Thank you for focusing. It is a Zaku, so it's got this cool one eye. And after a week, the sticker is still attached, which is wonderful. Makes me happy. And today, we are going to keep on building it. So let's see what we've got here. Looks like next up is the... Oh, next up, we've got another gun. It's a little laser wazer gun. So, first off, we need C. Now, I will have to relocate all of my racks. Trays, as I usually call them. Racks, whatever they are. I'm looking for rack C. Here we go, rack C. See, I'm good at this. And what I need here is C8, C10, C12, and C15. So first off, we're going to grab C8, because that's the first one I see here. I should probably prepare my X-Acto knife. Come on up. Thank you. And we take our little blade and we shove it deep in there. That's where it wants to be. Nice and tight. Twist it up. And there we go. And then, let's see. I need 8. Which we got down here. Clip. Clip. And let's get these little nubs off. I say this every time, but I am going to get sandpaper eventually so that I can sand the nubs off instead of doing this, which is extremely dangerous and likely to damage the model. Which I don't want to do. Damaging the model is not ideal. Now we take our last little jewel sticker here. Get my tweezers. And let's get that. And this goes in here. Okay, that isn't doing what I want it to. Let's try to press that down a bit. Okay. Now I just need something that can fit in there and push it down. Why don't I take out my handy dandy toothpick and press that down in there. Back in you go. And there we have it. There's the sight. Next I need 10 and 12 and 15. 10. No, this is 12. So we're getting 12. I I ordered some new models. Some Zoid stuff that I'm really looking forward to. Some 30-minute mission stuff. And I'll hopefully those will come by next week. And, well, if I finish this. After this, I'll probably move on to some of those newer models. Maybe more complicated models than this. I mean, I've been doing this. The first time I built Gunpla was 2013. So it's been 8 years. But I haven't been doing it consistently, so my skill could improve a lot. So you gotta take it easy and go with the flow. There's that. Next up, we will take this. And denub it. Ah, I forgot to put music on. Forgot to put my little BGM on. No wonder it was so quiet. I mean, I'm talking to myself, so of course it's quiet, but... See, one of the nice things about this is that it prevents me from singing the typically copyrighted music that's stuck in my head. Because with this, I can just kind of sing along and hum along to it. But without it, I have the urge to sing copyrighted music. Which I think is bad. I like to sing. I'm not very good at it, but I sing a lot. I've been thinking about taking singing lessons, actually. You know, it's something I enjoy very much, so why not improve at it? Click those together. Then we will take 15 here. I mean, people tell me I have a pretty good voice. I think it's just my way of speaking that needs improvement. Excuse me. I have a pretty rough way of speaking. You know, sometimes people say to me, "Are you really a therapist?" Yeah. You don't talk like one, you're not very polished. Well, fuck off. And I'll tell people to fuck off, and they don't like that. That makes them think that I'm not a great therapist. And you know what? I'm not a great therapist, am I? I don't know. Maybe I am. I don't take myself too seriously, though. I don't believe in being polished. Let's see. I think being polished is for losers. There's that. Next up, we need C4. Which is this little drum magazine looking buddy. Then we take our little nubs off. Yeah, there's a lot of things I want to do for myself. And I've been thinking about taking singing lessons for a long time now. And usually I say to myself, well, if I want to do something over a long period of time, then that implies to me that it's not a phase and I should probably do it. So I should probably do it. but see, I had this plan in my head where there was this opera singer I knew. And she was trapped in the States because of COVID. Oh, look at that spinning. That's cute. Woo! She was trapped here because of COVID, and I was going to hire her to give me singing lessons. And then she wasn't trapped anymore, and I missed my chance. C16. But such things happen. I just have to find a different teacher. Someone who can teach me what I'm doing right and what I'm doing wrong and how to improve. And because I like to sing. Most of the time I am singing. If I'm not chatting, I am singing. Unless I'm sitting zazen. I am a singer at heart, just not a good one. That's okay. The important thing is to have fun, but I would still like to improve a little bit. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. That goes there. And finally, we need C9, and our little tiny gun will be complete. Isn't that exciting? What darling boy am I making today? I am making this boy. The MS-0 Mobile Suit 05L Zaku 1 Sniper Type Yonam Kirk's Custom. Isn't he exciting? He's got this really cool rifle. I love this rifle so much. This is my favorite rifle. Favorite Gundam sniper rifle, at least. I want to fire it. It doesn't actually make that sound because it's more of like a beam rifle. But that's right. He is a Zaku, and he is bad. Yonam Kirks is the captain of the bad guys for a large portion of Gundam Unicorn. He's one of those fascist Zeon fellas. He is a criminal. And not the good kind of criminal. He's the kind of criminal who would do bad things. Like, he's just not a great guy. Unlike me. I would never do anything bad, even though I'm also sometimes a criminal. Hi, Lazarus. Please don't jump up here. Because I am working on something. And if you were to jump up here, you would disrupt that. And everyone on the entire internet would see you. Wouldn't you be embarrassed? You would probably cry, "Oh, I'm so embarrassed I could die. Hazakashi." But you're welcome to come up here and sit on my lap. Okay. Come on, boy. Come sit on my lap, Lazarus. Fine then, don't. See if I care. Your loss. Ah, you distracted me and I almost forgot to take this nub off. Good enough. There we go. And here we have our little tiny gun done. Isn't that cute? Next up, I think we're making arms. So we need A. We need A2. And this is A2. Gun dumb, gun done. Hello, Lazarus. You're such a good boy. So, let us get these joints. This here is saying that... Is that a sticker? No, that's not a sticker. Okay. Then let us nip. So, first off, I need 37, which is one of these little platey boys here. You gotta love the platey boys. What would you do without platey boys, am I right? Or am I right? Tomorrow, of course, I'm going to stream Harvester again. And I may stream Metroid Dread as well. I'm not sure. I bought it today and I'm gonna stream it, but I don't know if I'm gonna stream it today or I mean tomorrow or Sunday. Maybe Sunday, because then I'll have three streams in a row instead of a day where I stream twice. Not that there's anything wrong with streaming twice. A241. But mostly what I do in my streams is talk to myself. And talking to yourself for hours is a lot. I will have fun with all the Metroids. I hear it's ridiculously hard, and I have very, very little experience with Metroidvanias. But I am willing to suffer. And hopefully it'll be fun. And the worst thing that could happen is that I don't have fun. And that's okay too. Let's see, I need 42. And 35. So let's take 35 here, which is another platey boy. And then I will take 42. Yeah, the only Metroidvania I've actually played is Hollow Knight, I think. I mean, I guess I played other games that were basically Metroidvanias. There was like a Rocket Power game when I was a kid that was basically a Metroidvania. Something about Polka. I'm sure I still have it, but I don't have a way to stream it. Come on. There we go. Now then, here's this boy. And we are going to hold it this way, and we're gonna take This guy. Oh, we forgot a nub. Can you believe it? We forgot a nub. Goodbye, nub. Oh, we forgot all these nubs, actually. That would have been embarrassing. I'd put it together and then people would look at it and say, wow, nice nubs, loser. And I would cry. Just start sobbing. Because of how cruel people are. Okay. I need a closer look at this. I can't tell what's going on. Okay, now I can tell what's going on. Tabun. Hey. Hey. Let's take this, put it here. And then we will take this and put it here. And then we will take this and put it here. And now we have a joint. Isn't that amazing? Now we need A17. And let us find that. B1. That's not it. F, that's not it. This is D1, that's not it. And maybe this is it. That's it. We did it. We found it. Isn't that wonderful? Finding things is one of my greatest joys in life. So let's see. We need 7. Boop. Boop. Be-doop. And what we're going to do with this is we're going to trim off the nubs. With my little boy here. I'm pretty tired today. I walked a lot. All the walking I'm doing at work these days it really tires you out. I mean, I'm walking like 10 to 15,000 steps a lot of these days. Everyone's like, oh, I'm so jealous, I'm so jealous. And like, I'm glad I get to do it, but it is really tiring. But then again, of course, they're jealous. I got the opportunity before they did. I was on it. Everybody wanted that opportunity, but I said, hey, I'll do it. Before anyone else had a chance. Boop. Then I need D1. D1. Is that one of these? This is C. This is D2. And this, folks, is E. Which, according to my deductive powers of reasoning, suggests that this is D1. Which I had on this side. Now, you may not know this about me, but I am a master detective. Probably the most master detective ever to detective. People have said to me before, hey, you're a master detective, aren't you? And I always say yes, because it's true. And then they say, hey, I've got a mystery for you to solve. And I say, okay. And then I solve their mystery, and everything is fantastic. Because I am the perfect mystery solver. There is no mystery in this world that I can't solve. I mean, I even know what happened in Umineko. But I won't tell you, because why would I spoil the mystery for you? Ah, I chipped my fingernail. Which is a sign that I am behaving in a dangerous way. Can you imagine if I had just slit my finger open here on stream in front of my millions of screaming fans? It would have been chaos. Everyone would say, "Ah, Ox, are you okay?" And I would say, "No, I'm dying. My life is ending." And there's something I need you to do for me before I take my final breath. What I need you to do is take PC1 and place it in the part. Now that's an I, isn't it? PCI. This one is going to just chop. Oh, I forgot I had tea. I should drink it. Ooh, that tea is very hot still. I burned my tongue the other day. It wasn't fun. Whoever the guy was who said that burning your tongue is fun, they were wrong. Oh, here it is. You know, I'd like to find whoever said that and give them a piece of my mind. And tell them, hey, I don't agree with your opinion, buddy. And he'll say, well, I guess we have to fight. And then I'll fight him to the death. And he'll be screaming for mercy. Begging for mercy. And I will grant it to him. For I am benevolent in nature. Just the most compassionate soul you'll ever meet. But as I turn my back on him, he will grin with malicious intent. Malicious being the opposite of benevolent. And he will attack me from behind, injuring me severely. And as I turn around, I will shout, "Coward!" And he will be shamed. And then I will muster up my strength and I will finish him off. And he will regret the day that he turned to such cowardice as that. But such things happen. I will survive somehow. Is this right? Does appear to be correct. Huh. Well, okay. Click that in. Set this here, and then I need a little thing called Excuse me. D1, 6. Well, lucky for me, I'm holding D1 already. And what I need is 6 and 7? 6 and 7. Everybody's favorite numbers, 6 and 7. Let's hear it for 6 and 7, everybody. Yeah, 6 and 7. Two numbers, two fundamental numbers that we could not live without. Our boys, 6 and 7. Just undeniably beautiful numbers. Actually, I don't like 7 that much. It's very asymmetrical. It's not in a good place. So it bothers me a little bit. But you know what? It's a fundamental number. I respect it. I can respect the grift. Ow. This piece is inconvenient to denub. Somebody should have thought this through before they put it in a place that is inconvenient for me. So now I have this, and I need this. Oh man, I'm yawning again. Ugh. We'll take this. And we will click it in. Yeah, how about that? How about that? And next up, I need something from C, which I think is over here. No, this is A. C is one of these, isn't it? No. C is none of these. Here is C. I was right. C is one of these. Beautiful. So, here we are, and we're going to take number 3 here with the little nippy whippy. Boop. Get out of there. And I am going to denub. This nub's kind of tough, so I'm going to set it down so I don't cut my fingers off. God knows I don't want to cut my fingers off. If I was going to cut my fingers off, I wouldn't want to do it like this. There are way cooler ways to cut fingers off. That didn't work. Let's pull that back out. And no. I wonder why that's not going in properly. This is a crime against me and my family. That's why there's a nub I missed. I missed another nub. I'm just on a nub missing roll today, aren't I? Boop. When it comes to missing nubs, I am the master. What do you know? That fixed it. Hi, Kanagi. I'm pretty tired too. It's late for you, isn't it? It's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's like midnight for you, isn't it? Next, I need D1. Is this D? This is D1. I need D1, 2, and D3. 1, 2, and 3. Boop. Damn, I'm good. Yeah, I know that England is 5 hours ahead of where I am right now, I think. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Maybe I'm making things up, but it seems like I was right this time. Actually, I know a lot of time zones off the top of my head for some reason. Almost any place that I have like a friend in, I know what time it is there just intuitively. Or maybe not intuitively, it's not the right word, but I can reason it out by saying, oh, well, it's this many hours ahead, and then I can just count. But as you can see, I have to count on my fingers because I'm stupid. But I think that's part of my charm. Click that in there. Now this is starting to look like a little arm. Everybody love arms. I need P, C, H, 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 H. H. And this... I'm dropping things. Probably because I'm so tired, too. Let's... insert... Remember, like, Texas and some places, but generally I have no idea. Numbers suck. I suck at numbers. I know Japan time intuitively, but now, though, yeah. Yeah, Japan's time was the first one I was able to learn. I learned that from playing gacha games. I mean, I gotta know when my resets are, right? Although I don't play much gacha games these days. I am 1 hour ahead of Texas. There's that. Now this is starting to look like an arm. Squeeze that together. I've been working on my grip strength. See, I got one of these little grip strengtheners. It's only 100 pounds, but I'll work my way up. Pretty soon I'll be able to snap these pieces together like it's nothing. Next up, oh, I guess that's that for that. Next up, I am building another arm. So, I need A2, which is over here. And I'm gonna need 41 first. Honestly, we should just get rid of time zones and everything should be the same time. But I feel like it's way too late. Like, everybody's already set with time zones. So it would really disrupt things to be like, hey, it's actually 4 o'clock everywhere now. Boop. You thought they were just things that anime characters crushed? I don't need that. I need this. I need 42. Right here. Nip. Your mom bought you flashlights to compete with the one that I got you? Damn. But mine is better because it has sentimental value. You know? Because it was given to you by someone you love. Yeah, time zones on multiple planets would be pretty wild. Hey, you never have too many flashlights. I feel like if we were on multiple planets, like, every planet would just have to have its own set of time zones. And then we'd have to be like EGMT. Like Earth GMT. But it would be pretty confusing. They could probably... Someone would probably figure it out. Wrong time to misread and mishear strong flashlights. Yeah, I bought Tales of Nukes here a flashlight. And he was really happy with it. You know, and his mom is getting him fleshlights, but he likes mine better because it was given to him by someone he loves. Fleshlights are always better when given to you by someone you love. That's my opinion, at least. But you can never have too many flashlights. At least I don't think you can. And have I ever been wrong about anything? No. Homemade, like homemade flashlights. You know, in the Shima Neta anime, I remember there was a part at the end of one of the episodes where they were just like, hey kids, here's some instructions on how to make your own Onahole. And I remember watching that and I was like, they can show this on TV? I never did try it, but I did think about it, honestly. I forget what it was. Like, you had to... Like, there was some, like, mix. It was a biodegradable Onahole that you had to, like, mix up with some kind of, like, flour or something. I forget. Maybe there was, like, putty in there. I don't know. But... And then you had to microwave it. And I was like, damn. They're teaching kids how to make an Onahole on TV. Japan sure is advanced. I mean, nobody taught me how to make an own hole when I was a kid. I need a 7. Environmentalist? Fuck toys. Oh, here we go. Clip. Clip. Excuse me. Clip. Yeah, I mean, you know, I honestly have never had an own hole. But I hear that there are people who go through them very quickly, that they break easily. Or like they get stretched out or something like that. I don't know. I don't even know what they're made of, actually. Probably silicone? But, you know, at the rate people go through them, you know, maybe biodegradable is the way. Next up, I need a 1, 16, and 17. And I have those right here. Isn't that convenient? Boop. Boop. I mean, the environment is pretty important. Imagine imagine how many Ona holes there are just floating around in the ocean right now. Like, people worry about, like, fish urine and feces in the ocean when they're in there. But, like, what about the Ona holes in there? There's gotta be Ona holes in the ocean. Oh no, garbage patch in the ocean. It just smells like fish. It's a big floating mass of Ona holes in the ocean. Wait, whoa. What in the world? I've made a mistake. I don't need these, actually. These are an alternative headpiece. And I accidentally opened them up and put them on. This is the normal Zaku head shape. You can tell because it doesn't have the antenna on it. I was not paying attention and I grabbed the wrong one. But that's okay. Let's see, what do I need here? What I need is D1. This is D1. And I need 20. Yeah. Oh, no, I'm blind. I need A1. That's A2. Here's A1, 16, and 17. Yep, that's these ones. And we will... everything and everybody turn into crab. Hell yeah. Oh man, there has gotta be at least one one hermit crab in the world that lives inside of an Ona hole in the ocean. Oh man, that's terrible. Maybe humanity really should be extinct. I mean, can you imagine living inside an Ona hole? That would be nasty. Just a little bitty hermit crab. That's scary to think about. I feel like an Ona hole should be a biohazard. So there should probably be some serious consequences if you do throw it into the ocean. But also, that's a really weird thing to throw into the ocean. There we go. Let's take... This goes here. And... got a... Ona hole disposal canyon designated Tun's backyard. When we go extinct, aliens will revive us from Ona holes. I don't like that. Sounds like it sounds like a really bad anime. A show about people trying to recover Ona holes. How does this go? Like this? These don't match up, do they? No, they don't. What am I missing? Well, I need this. Fill the Ona holes with nuclear waste, then encase them in tungsten. That'll keep people away from those sites. This is not a place of honor. Ona holes. PCI. There it is. Boop. Boop. Yeah, imagine an archaeologist. Oh no, disposal dump. This is not a place of honor. It's not. Imagine archaeologists in 100 years. I hope not 100 years. In 1,000 years, if humanity still exists. Archaeologists uncovering a cache of Ona holes. Like, what aspect did this fill in their cultural life? And they'll probably think the Ona hole is like some seriously deep and special thing. Like, what cultural significance does this have? I should have cleared that a bit more. And, you know, unironically, there is a pretty big cultural impact of Onahos. I mean, that's a weird thing to say, but it's true. Right, next I need D1. But I wonder if they will correctly identify the cultural importance of Onahos. I mean, I feel like if you looked at an Onaho and, you know, it's just, I mean, it's like, just like a thing with alien Indiana Jones. Just gonna be like, nah, bro, and return to his home planet. He's gonna take one look at it and see the hole, and he's like, oh, hell no. These guys were nasty. It's like Indiana Jones in the Temple of Doom, but instead of that sacred stone, it's an Onaho. And there's all these traps that he has to go through to get it. Yeah, I've actually never seen an Onaho either. But I feel like they're probably like this big or something like that. I don't know, maybe they're smaller. I'm throwing things everywhere. Tube of genetic material? What significance did this have? Yeah, it's like an Onaho is just a weird tube, isn't it? And, like, I've heard that Onahos have, like, weird, like, ridges inside or something. Like, ridges. Like some kind of death cave. As seen in dojins. This makes me think of maybe there is something in a museum somewhere now that looks high class, but at the time it was just a dirty thing. Yeah, probably. You know, I bet there's some museum somewhere that has something they're like, oh, we have no idea what this was, but it was actually just some kind of, it was like a primitive Onaho. What scale are these tiny giant plastic men? These ones are 1/144 scale. Gundams are very big. Probably some of the biggest mecha. Which is weird that they're so big. Considering their cockpits are usually really small. Egyptian cuckening rod circa 1800 BC. I mean, I've seen like Victorian era dildos and stuff like that. Yeah, TTGL has like, I mean, I think the basic mechs in that one are small, but they get really big. I wonder if they made Promare models. I could go for some hot-blooded Leo DeGallo mecha action. Man, Promare's so good. I gotta get this. Just a 10 out of 10 movie. Can't beat it. Oh yeah, I love Megas XLR. I have seen every episode of Megas XLR. And I gotta stop forgetting to denub. Yeah, I've never seen a model kit of Megas XLR. Probably because it was Western. But honestly, it's so good. Like, it's one of the few cartoons that I can go back to as an adult and still laugh at every joke. And not just that, but like, I find it even more funny. It's just masterpiece. It's a shame it got canceled when it did. I mean, and you can tell that the writers really knew what they were doing. I mean, they had a fucking Gatchaman parody episode. Nobody in the West knew what Gatchaman was when that came out. Like, only the most hardcore weebs in like 2003 knew what Gatchaman. I don't think it, unless it aired in another country. It wasn't on any of the channels that I had in English. Next page we go. It's uneven. And then we need these. Boop. And let's get these nubs. Rise and grind, let's get these nubs. Here's a nub. Here's a nub, there's a nub, everywhere a nub, nub. Italy used to air a lot of old mecha anime, so there are a lot of people who grew up with fairly obscure mecha anime. Huh. I remember when I was a kid, back in the days of VHS, my big brother brought home a bunch of Gundam, Victory Gundam VHS tapes with like yellow subs on them, like bootleg anime translations. Those were the days. That was my first mecha. Let's see. This needs N. N is here. You know, I downloaded Big O today. Legally, of course. Wink. And it has yellow subs. And I was like, yeah, this is great. It feels so good to have yellow subs. Yellow subs. We lost our way when we abandoned yellow subs. There's that. Next we need A111. That's A2. Yeah, I would never pirate anything because I am, you know, a productive member of society who does not commit crimes. But let's see. Let's take this and this. Was the yellow not to burn out CRTs? I have no idea. All I know is that I grew up with yellow subs and I refuse to change. Well, I say that, but I've been using white subs for like, I don't know. Even back in 2007 when I first got into anime, subs were white. Well, I mean, I got into anime before 2007, but I wasn't really in a position to watch much anime until like 2007. I think one of the first things I watched when I was getting really back into anime was Code Geass. With the Eclipse subs. I have a few VHS tapes still. My first VHS I can remember was My Mini Goddesses. Let's take this and put the hand there. And can we close the hand? Finger on the trigger. And then that needs a panel. Our 3D printed guns, Gunpla. Yeah, there's no trigger discipline on this guy. Yellow unofficial translation subs on VHS were like the OG subgroups. Yeah, they are. Let's take this. Yeah, things were so different. Even like, I don't know, like even 5 years ago, the whole fan sub scene was so different. And then slowly, everything just died out. The only place where there's really a lot of like fan subbing still going on in English is in the tokusatsu stuff. Because tokusatsu still doesn't have official localization. Super Sentai, Ultraman, Kamen Rider, none of that has official stuff in English. Let's see, I need A1 14. That's D1. This is A1. 14 is that. Wait a second. Oh, I need D1. Which is here. D. Yeah, for a long time, fan subs really only had a couple people. And they just kind of moved around between groups. But, what can you do? You know, when Horrible Subs collapsed, that was pretty sad. But it all worked out. Subs Please is pretty good. Not that I would know, since I would only ever use things, I would only ever legally partake, but I've heard that they're good. Wink. Angular radar stealth Gundams? Yeah, there have been a couple. There's also stuff like that in Macross. Boop. Boop. Let's get this other arm. Honestly, all the conventions for, like, fighter planes and the way fighter planes develop basically is just how Gundams develop. And mobile suits. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there are Diebuster models out there. Yay! Look at our progress. Now we just need the bottom and the legs. Pew, pew, pew. Bet if I go like this, I can turn that. There we go. Now we're holding it a little bit better. Actually, this can't fire right now because the particle beam cannon needs a battery pack to work, and the battery pack is not equipped yet. There's that. I'm going to go ahead and wipe all of these little nubs into the box so I don't get them everywhere later. And then we're back in business. Yeah, I think there are biplane equivalent Gundams, like the gun tank. Well, I mean, it's not technically a Gundam, it's a mobile suit, but gun tank is like that. And hey, what do you know? We're pretty much done with D1. I'm gonna throw that on the ground. Let's see. Next up, we are on step 16. Isn't that exciting? 16. 1, 6. And we're gonna do this twice. 2 times. Dos. Futats. And first we need one of these boys. You know, one of my favorite mecha is Majestic Prince. But I haven't been able to find any models from Majestic Prince since it aired like 8 years ago. Or whenever it aired. Which is a shame because the model designs in it were really good. I highly recommend Majestic Prince. Let's see. I should drink my tea so it doesn't get cold. See. Boop. A lot of people are turned off by Majestic Prince because the character art direction is a little weird. The character design direction. But once you get past that, you know, it's a really cool and interesting world. And honestly, it should have had a bunch of sequels and stuff like that, but they could not manage that for some reason. Let's see. C5. Excuse me. Over here I have B2 and B1 and B2. And then I need to find C. Here's C. I need 5 and 6. Here's 5. Here's 6. Set that here. Then we just get our little nubs. I'll probably stream for another 40 minutes or so, and then at 9 I'll head out and go to bed because I am very tired. Haven't been sleeping well lately. The other night, I had this bizarre dream. You know, Star Driver and Majestic Prince are actually very different, but somehow they feel similar. I think Star Driver's spiritual successor was Captain Earth, and Captain Earth was garbage. Like it had a great design and it had good characters and a decent story, but it fumbled all of it. You know, I had this dream the other day where, I don't remember most of the dream, but I was driving around and stuff like that, and, we were like on an elevated area near like a river, driving around cliffs and stuff, and my buddy, who goes by Blue, he was driving, and for some reason, all of our friends were chanting like "do a flip," as he was speeding around this turn, and then he turned around to tell us all to shut the fuck up, and he wasn't paying attention to his driving, so he went off the road and he hit something, and there was like this weird physics glitch where the car just went straight up, and then it like turned and like came down like in a cartoon, and all of us were just sitting there completely straight-faced like, oh. And then it fell and it hit the water, and well, like right before it hit the water, I woke up, and I felt like usually when you're falling in a dream, you're scared, but I just woke up and I was like entirely unamused, and I was like, really? And then I couldn't go back to sleep. I don't know why. It took me like an hour and a half to fall asleep again. But I don't think my buddy Blue can drive anyways. Very strange dream. Let's see. This goes here. I think we're making the feet now. So we've got that, and then we need PCG. G is right here. Boop. This goes like this. And then we need a 3. And that's right here. So, that was close. I almost threw that out of the way. I often have dreams where I am falling or something happens and I'll wake up gasping or shocked. Sometimes dreams are really comfy though and I don't want to wake up, right? It's like some dreams are just so comfortable. I have a lot of dreams where I'm like happily married. Or like in love. And I never want to wake up from those. But I do. Always wake up sooner or later. But in a way, this life is like a dream. The Diamond Sutra says it's like a dream, like a phantasm, a flash of lightning. There's the bottom of the foot. Then this here goes like this. Then I need the top of the foot. Top of the foot to ya. Yeah, I ordered some new model kits. Some Zoid stuff that I'm really looking forward to, because it's not so fun to only build humanoid mechas. If you're watching Kyokai Senki, there's a mech called the Bunyip Boomerang, and I got that. I also got the main mecha in it, the Kenbu. Looking forward to building the Zoids though. Got a Blade Wolf and Moga. And there we have a foot. Isn't that such a cute foot? What a cute little foot. Cute little footsie wootsy. Beautiful little footsie wootsy. I need to fix this camera real quick. There we go. That should be a little bit better. Am I dreaming? Am I dreaming was a butterfly, or am I a butterfly dreaming I'm Kanagi? Well, I think that Kanagi is as beautiful as a butterfly either way. So what's the difference? See? C36 and 36 and 37. Get in there. Yosh. Ah. Okay, we're good. Boop 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 doo boop 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 doo boop boop doo 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 doo. I take melatonin, so a lot of times I have pretty weird dreams, which is nice. I like to have weird dreams. This mobile suit is the this is the Zaku 2 sniper type. So it's essentially built for any long range battle. Excuse me. You know, a lot of times it's in the desert, but they do come in different paint schemes. This one in particular, Yonam Kirk's, shows up in Gundam Unicorn, where he snipes at people from a ship. I say a ship, but it's like an airship. It is a bad guy mecha, though. A bad guy mobile suit. Because it's Principality of Zeon. But, you know, I really like the sniper rifle. So I don't mind if they're bad. The Zaku is also a really iconic design. Now, if I knew how to paint properly, maybe I'd paint it red. Gonna leave this on while I drift to sleep, so it'll probably influence my dreams. Are you sure? Are you sure you want the Dr. Oxford dreams? That sounds kind of scary to me. But I hope you sleep well. Sleep is important. I think in our cultures, in Western culture, we don't really, in American culture, maybe I should say, we don't value sleep very much. But we should, because if you don't sleep, all kinds of insane things can happen. You know, I've seen people have like psychotic episodes from lack of sleep. And a psychotic episode is, contrary to popular belief, not good for you. J. Looking good, Jay. You welcome influence dreams. Well, we'll see how you feel about that in the morning. Does the knife? Yeah, this is my X-Acto knife, or a hobby knife. So this one that I'm using, it has a flat blade. Maybe I can get it to, yeah, there you go. So you can see here that it has a flat blade, which makes it good for scraping. It also has all of these other blades. If I just set them on the ground, you can probably see them. So it has a bunch of other blades, and I can get a replacement blade for this one if I need to. An X-Acto knife is difficult to sharpen just because they come so sharp that I wouldn't really be able to match the sharpness of a new one. So eventually when this one's too dull, which it's getting to, I'll replace it with a new one. So I can just unscrew this a little bit and pull it out. But everyone has a different preference for how they want to use a hobby knife. And for me, I'm mostly using the hobby knife to get rid of nubs. Eventually, I will have the executive functioning to buy sandpaper, and I'll use that to get rid of nubs instead. But right now, this is good enough for me. I need D2. 32, 31, and 32. Yeah, my major tools are the X-Acto knife, these nippers here, and the tweezers are here mostly for stickers. Although I'm done with the stickers, I have used all the decals. I tried getting rid of nubs using a nail file, but my nail file isn't good enough. So I just chip away at them with the X-Acto knife. Which has worked. It's not perfect, but that's okay. If I were to paint them, I would need it to be perfect. Or I'd want it to be better than I do it now. How many pieces does this one have? I don't think the box says. The instructions might say. Let's see. No, it doesn't seem to say how many pieces it has. But let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It has 10 trays. And a couple of... I would say this has about 300 to 400 pieces. Maybe. Something like that. Let's see. This goes like this, and this like this, I think. Yeah, that goes like that. And then I take this, and this goes in here. No, you're not derailing the process. I enjoy talking. And, you know, someone asking questions and me answering those questions is generally better than me just sitting here and talking to myself for several hours. So I welcome questions. Let's see. Right now I'm building the one of the legs. And this leg has a little stabilization thing that can like attach to the ground. Excuse me. A1, 5, and 4. 4 and 5. Really, building Gunpla is not particularly complicated because These are injection kits, which means that they are essentially what it means is that they have plastic injected into molds, and they are injected with the color that it needs to be. So with these, you don't have to paint them. They also don't require any cement, so they're very easy as far as models go, which is nice. But because of, with Gunpla in particular, a lot of it is interchangeable, so you can really make your own models if you want to. You know, I follow the instructions and stuff, but there are people who want to design their own mechs using all of this stuff, and they do that, and that's really cool. This one don't want to come off. There we go. Let's see what we've got here. I need PC. Oh, here it is. I need PC 8B. What are these ones? Excuse me. I am a yawny boy. So this goes here. This goes here. Or rather, this goes here. A Laurel boy. A yawny boy. I've got a case of the tired's. I did like 12,000 steps today or something at work. Really tuckers you out. Especially walking and talking at the same time. Click. Yeah, Gunpla's nice because all the pieces just kind of click together. A step psychologist. I do what we call behavioral activation now. So basically I'm doing therapy, but while hiking. So we're doing behavioral activation, just walking and talking at the same time. It's great work, I love it. But it tires me out. Next I need B2. B2 is not that one, but this one. Yep. I feel like it's way easier to connect to people when you're hiking than it is in a therapy room. People warm up to me much quicker. I find new clients do, which is nice. I need 15 and 16. Oh. And I get a lot of exercise, which is nice. I enjoy exercising. I like getting outside and stuff. Yeah, I think it's harder to be on guard when you're moving around. And I think there's something about being in nature, because we go to a wildlife sanctuary to do it. I think there's something about being in a place like that that just kind of opens you up. It's really hard to be closed off in nature, I think. And certainly there are people whose defenses are so strong that they can do it. But most people let their guard down in nature. You know, and where we walk, there are lots of turtles and tortoises and alligators and manatees and things like that. So, you know, when you see something like that, you go, wow! And it's really hard to shut yourself down. Let's see, a 20. That's over here. No. Let's see. I think I'm looking for one of. Yep, this. And yeah, nature does have fewer safety nets. But I mean, I think in general, I'm also a very disarming person as a therapist. We were talking about it this morning, actually, in one of my meetings. We have I have like a consultation meeting on Friday mornings where a bunch of us psychologists and therapists sit around and we talk about clients that we're having and ask each other for advice and things like that. You know, and one of the things we talked about this morning was the idea of polish. You know, because I'm a recovering addict, and we were talking about how, like, some recovering addicts have what we called polish. In that they that was the wrong one. Oh no. You know, polish as in, like, they seem like they've got things together more. And I have things together, but, you know, I curse and all that kind of stuff. You know, like the other day, a client was deflecting. You know, they wouldn't talk about themselves. They kept saying, oh, my parents this, my parents that. And finally, I just said, fuck your parents. And that's not something most psychologists will say, in my experience. But, you know, the way I see it is that it needed to be said. So I said it. And, in any case, I'm not a particularly polished person. I have a very rough way of speaking. And all of that is very disarming to people who expect their therapist or psychologist to be very doctorly and professional. And I think that professionalism is a scam and am therefore not particularly professional. You need someone to take a hobby knife to your nubs for conformity reasons. Yeah, I mean, I think there are benefits to conformity, but when in like terms of psychology, like certainly there are people who don't like that I'm not polished, but I mostly work with working class people who can appreciate that I'll say fuck. Oops, put that on backwards. Every once in a while I'll deal with like some rich fucker who will be like, oh, you can't say that. And I'll be like, ah, fuck you, I can say whatever I want. You know, I'm not gonna pretend to be someone I'm not. I spent so many years doing that, and it never got me anywhere. Except for in trouble. And so I realized that if, you know, man, this isn't going. There are a lot of people who aren't going to accept me no matter what I do. So why should I conform to the way they want me to be if they're still not going to accept me? It's just silly. This won't click. Ah, I got it. Yeah. And here we have our first leg. Isn't that nice? And maybe take off the shin armor if it splits in half. No, the shin armor is fine. And now that we've got this leg, you know, I mean that's perfect timing because it is 9 o'clock, and I think I'm gonna cut it off there. And next week we'll come back. Excuse me. And we'll finish it. All we've got left is one leg and the torso part and the backpack. And that won't take very long. So maybe next week I'll finish this one and then start something new. But we'll wait and we'll see. In any case, thank you everyone for coming. It's always fun to hang out with everyone and talk and do stuff. So, thanks. Of course, tomorrow I'll be streaming. I'm gonna stream Metroid Dread soon. I don't know if I'm gonna do it tomorrow, like, in the, like, around noon. I might do it tomorrow around noon. I might do it on Sunday. So, stay tuned. And, of course, tomorrow is Harvester. We'll play some more Harvester. Anyways, thanks for coming, and hope y'all have a good night, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye!